Yo guys, just wanted to say, well, first of all, massive thank you for 5 million streams. It's crazy, insane amount of play. So thank you to anyone who's listened and shared the track and enjoyed it, and sent me messages about it, whatever. Like, I've loved hearing all you guys' feedback on it, and I'm obviously so buzzing that the song's done so well, and that that so many people have heard it. So I just wanted to do a little chat about the track. So I thought I'd do it slightly more professionally than just on my iPhone. So I've got the lovely George Lavender behind the lens. And just going to talk a bit about the tune, how it came about, and a bit about the production as well for anyone who's interested in that side of things. So basically, the track started, so this is like early 2019. I think I had the idea. I started with the guitar. I remember that. I think that the rhythm came to my head, and then I picked up a guitar and did the chords, and then basically put a little beat to it. So if we start with the guitar, you'll hear that same thing. With a little like pluck thing going on as well. And that is just, this was like a couple of years ago, so all I was using was just the Logic stock plugins. This is just Logic, Logic's guitar amp, just the default one, I think. I don't even know what it is, but you can hear the guitar there, the electric guitar rhythm, and I've just taken like all the high end out basically, which is why it sounds quite muffled. And there's two of them, but they're just doing the same thing, I think. One's doing a higher one. So that kind of formed the basis of the track, and then I'll just, obviously, I think I probably would have added drums next, so we'll just have a little listen to them. Again, there's really not a lot going on here. There's just samples, some Dilla, I think these are a couple of splice snares, and some J Dilla, like a free J Dilla sample pack that I download online that Addy Suleiman told me about. Which is some nice sounding snares and stuff like that. So these are the drums. It's got like a clap on the snare, I think, which makes quite a big difference. Gives it a bit more width. Oh and then there's this like vibey loop which I've used on like 20 tracks. It's this little like a crowd thing, which you can kind of hear underneath. It's quite subtle, but just adds a bit of like vibes, like you're at a party or whatever. That was kind of the base of the track, and then I actually basically was working. I'd not long done a session with an amazing UK R&B artist called James Vickery, and I had him in mind for the track. And I think I came up with this verse melody that he sang. And then he came up with this hook and stuff like that. So I'll actually just play you a bit of that. Let's have a listen.
Didn't want to wait another second now. You assumed that I'd be running back and forth, but I'm so done.
Completely different.
I was on the money, but you didn't know. But ever since I've been around, you never had to lift up.
Amazing singer. I love James. But so we did a whole completely different song around that, and unfortunately when it came to release the track, he wasn't doing features, which was fine. But so I had this track that I really liked and wanted to do something with, and basically around that time I was on tour with Addy Suleiman, another amazing UK sort of R&B soul artist, and supporting us on tour was Matilda Homer, another great act, and Isaac Waddington, who's another great artist, was playing keys for her. He still plays keys for her now, I believe. So basically, we were touring together, and I had this track, and I played it to him, and I was like, man, I love your vocal and your writing and stuff like that. Would you be up for sort of singing on this beat? Would you be up for kind of re-vocaling what myself and James had written? And he was very kind, very polite, and he basically sort of said, no, I don't want to just re-sing something someone else has done. But he did say, he said, send me the beat and I'll see if I can come up with anything else over it. And I was obviously more than happy to do that. So I sent him the instrumental. And then, yeah, sometime later, I can't remember how, I think it was after the tour, we put a date in and he came round here. And yeah, and he was like, oh, if you just play the beat, you know, and I'll just sort of sing what I've got over it. So I just played the track sort of as it is now, or as it was then as well. And he basically sang the way things were, the whole song, verse and chorus, 2 verses, 2 choruses. And yeah, I was just blown away. I was like, dude, that sounds fucking amazing. And yeah, so we just recorded it like on that day, and then that was it basically. So yeah, this must have been early 2019. So I'll just play you a bit of the verse that Isaac added. Where are we going now? So you have that kind of hook thing that goes under the chorus.
I was unsure. Spent too much time trying to seem mature. Took it for granted. I know I took my time. But I've come around and want you to be mine. So a little better now.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, just did an amazing job with it. Absolutely smashed it. And then, yeah, so production-wise, yeah, again, with the vocals, I didn't really have a lot of plugins around this time. So this is all just Logic stock things. I also didn't really know how to use any of it. So it's just, male vocal refresh is the EQ. It's just a preset, a de-esser, female voice. I don't even know why I put that on there. And just a vintage medium compressor. So it's all like Logic stock plugins, which is quite cool. And then like a couple of reverbs. And then, yeah, arrangement-wise, let's see what else is going on. Let's have a listen to the pre-chorus. I think there's some nice backing vocals going on here. Woo. Amazing. Yeah, so that's all Isaac's just doing the ooze, lovely vocal arrangement that he did there. The keys are by Jamie Parker, who I collaborate with loads. So if you hear any keys or synth and stuff on mine, that's anything that isn't just a 3-note chord, it's probably Jamie. So yeah, he added some stuff. So we had that nice keys you just heard. There's a Rhodes here and the Tau, which is like a Juno plugin. Play them together. Some nice stuff going on there. I actually put in some synths myself as well. This is FM8, which is Contact, I think. So a bit kind of wobbly stuff. And then, yeah, on the chorus, it's just like a whirly. Mute the vocals. Super simple. You just got the guitar thing again. I think the keys is maybe doubling up what the guitar did. Yeah. Yeah, so you get that. Oh yeah, the final sort of piece to the puzzle for me after the vocals, obviously, was the bass. So I got Sam Oddaway, who's an amazing session bassist. He plays for Tom Walker. He's a good friend. I know him because he played for Addy, so I was able to sort of ask him to put some bass on it, and he just did this one take, which I literally just, you can see I just dragged it in. I've muted a couple of sections, but I didn't need to do anything to it. Again, this is just going through, this is going through Guitar Rig, which is on Contact. Fingered bass deep. I always use that amp plugin because it gives it a nice bit of low end. And let's have a little listen to the bass. Lovely tone. It's kind of following the groove of the guitar, but with a few little tasty little sprinkles. Amazing bassist. So yeah, and that's kind of forms the whole tune. The other thing is the guitar solo. I don't know when I added that. So yeah, after the second chorus,
reflection, babe. I won't do the same. I was the bad guy in the movie.
Oh, you've got a pedal now on the keys. A few more backing vocals and stuff. So yeah, that's the solo. Let's have a look. There's loads going on with this. So we've got just a Logic amp and a Contact amp apparently. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, that gives it like the wah. So that's the wah. EQ driver, which is for the sort of crunch, and the tremolo, which gives it that kind of wobble, I guess. So yeah, that was the other thing. So that obviously comes in after the second chorus, and yeah, that's it. And then we just got this last chorus. I remember Jamie added quite a nice lick on the keys as well for the last. Oh yeah, broken down pre-chorus with just piano and Isaac's vocal. That's the crowd thing again, comes in underneath. But baby, don't forget. But baby, don't forget. The way things were, you remember how they used to be. On reflection, babe, I won't do the same. I was the bad guy in the movie. Yeah, I really like the harmony Isaac put on the vocal there as well. I think it's a fourth. If anyone's interested in music, harmony, or theory, I always sing thirds on top of everything. And Isaac was like, nah, let's do a fourth because it'll sound cooler, which is, I've never really thought about harmonies in that sense. I'm just like, oh, let's just stick something on that sounds cool. But a third is kind of, I guess, a bit cheesy or whatever. And the fourth is the kind of harmony you hear, which is sort of slightly unusual, but just sounds really sick. Baby, don't remember how they used to be. This bit. On reflection, babe, I won't do the same. It's like slightly unusual, but yeah, it just sits really nice. And then yeah, I love this lick, which is quite subtle in the mix. But yeah, this is what Jamie added on the last chorus. Love it. Really nice. The last chorus has got this on it as well. It's just another little subtle lift. And yeah, that's basically the tune, I think. There you go. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. I hope that's been interesting for some of you. And yeah, thank you again for 5 million streams. It's crazy. Yeah, thanks for listening.